All right, let's get this started. Hello, one and all. Thanks for joining us. We're your hosts. I'm Uchoose, and that's Inca. And welcome to underscore her story underscore his story. Quick disclaimer before we get into the good stuff. This is an opinion-based broadcast. Let's all be sure to follow the community guidelines set forth by this platform. The last thing we want is for anybody's account to be negatively affected. We may not always agree, but let's always respectfully disagree when we do. Our main goal, our main goal is to engage in fun, interesting adult conversations. So sit back, relax, grab a drink, and let's talk about it.
Talk about it. Tonight's
All
topic,
right.
we need as much participation as we can, so don't be shy about calling in. We have some good interactions when y'all call in. We need to hear all that.
Yeah. All right. So tonight's topic we're gonna discuss. It's called drink water, mind your own business, or gotta say something. You know. So basically, what we're trying to say is, if you was to see your partner's partner while you were out with somebody other than their partner, are you gonna are you gonna say something about it, or are you gonna drink water and mind your business? I mean, it could be looked at different ways. You want me to give you take on it, Inca, or you want me to set it off?
I am, I don't
Ladies
know.
first. Go ahead.
I've
You got the
learned
floor.
in recent years as I get more seasoned to mind my business a little bit more, but I don't feel like I'll ever be the friend that sees something going wrong and just be like, I'm gonna zip it. I feel like I'm the friend, I'm the cousin, I'm the sister, I feel compelled to say something, especially if I see it going in a harmful direction, especially if I got like enough evidence to feel the way I feel, to feel justified in how I feel. It's a difference if my spirit don't take them. Caribbean people say your spirit don't take them. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But if I see him doing some stuff, or I see him being away with you that doesn't sit right with me as your friend, as your sister, as whoever, I gotta say something. I have to. I've learned to curb it through the years, but I have to say something. Compelled.
So you're saying that one, you're gonna get evidence. So how are you gonna get this evidence?
I'm
Is what
not trying to obtain evidence.
No, I'm just saying. How in the situation, like in the situation, like I just said, you're out with your partner.
Okay, right.
Hmm.
If I see him in the movies, I feel like if I'm your friend, I don't need to send you a picture. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going on a stakeout. I'm not doing any of that. But I may be like, girl, this dude in the movies, do you know about this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks romantic. It don't look like that's his cousin. You know what I'm saying? Then, yeah, I got to say something. I have to say something. I personally am not that invested that I need to figure it out, go look on the profile, go find a girl. I'm not doing all that.
Does it matter whether it's friends or family? Does it matter?
No, because at this point, most of the friends that I have are like family. You know what I'm saying? Some friends I actually communicate with more than family. So to me, it's all one big group. If it's like an associate, I'm minding my business. I'm drinking whatever I got on hand. But yeah, I'm not getting too involved. But if it's my friend, I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you? You minding your business?
All right. So if it's me, gosh, for me it depends on the. For me, it does depend on the friends, because one, I don't want to be thrown in the middle. If I'm gonna let you know, I don't want it to be mixy with me in the middle. I don't want you to be like, yo, he told me he saw you. You know
You
what
don't
I'm
want your
saying?
name calling trials?
Nah, I don't want to be in the mix of it. I ain't trying to be mixy with it. So if I
Not
know I
low
have
key?
certain, right.
I don't
No,
care.
me, I know if
That's
I
my
know if I
friend.
have certain friends, and because sometimes it does come down to whether they believe you or not. If you're not snapping pictures, or if you're not, like you said, calling them right there, like, yo, call them right now, or, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they is who they want to believe. Are they going to believe the person that they're in a relationship with, the one they're sleeping, or are they going to believe their friend who they think hating on their relationship because their relationship is not as great as theirs, or whatever the case may be? You know what I'm saying? People
Yeah.
think these things.
And
So
I
it does
agree.
the.
People think you jealous. Yeah, that's true.
Mhm. So it does depend on the friend, because I've had situations where I found out these information, like one of my main mans, his shorty was messing around on him. Somehow it came back to me, big small world. So I went and I let him know, like, yo, son, listen,
The word on
be
the street is.
careful with be careful with your girl, because this is what I'm hearing. You don't gotta say you heard it from me. Find out on your own. First thing he does as soon as he sees her, yo, Chu said ha ha ha, and this is what he said. So now the girl comes to me. Where you hear that? Who told you this? And I'm trying to stay out. I'm like, yo, nah, yo, look, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't, now I don't know,
Let me hit the
And then he ended,
comments. Yeah,
mhm.
go ahead. I was gonna
No,
say, let
and
me
then
hit
he
the
ended
comments.
up,
Oh,
no, then he ended up, a couple months later, finding out the same thing that I told him was the truth. And now he's like, oh, I should have listened to you. But he still put me in a mixy situation and made me look
right,
messy trying to look out for him. So
right.
it does depend on the friend.
So
Sometimes I'm going to drink
how
water.
would how would you know that until the first mishap happens?
Well,
Well,
you know
so
your friends. You should know your
hold
friends.
on, hold on. Glamazon says, my friend, man, I'm going on FaceTime and be like, hello, hi, what's this? Melanator say, take a pic and gently let them know. I don't know if that's gently, because no, it wasn't
Now,
dark.
no, what I would do is this. What I have done in events after that situation is I let the partner see that I seen them. So this way, that
What
guilt,
if it's
like
not?
I'm already
What if
gonna
it's
tell.
not? What if it's not that obvious? Or what if it's not that so much you're in a position to show? What if it's like screenshots? What if it's a mutual friend that's like, yo, what's going on over here? Like, what if it's not that cut and dry? Then what?
Well, like I said, drink water and mind my business. The most I can tell my friend is like, yo, son, be careful. Like,
You're gonna
yo, be
want to know
careful.
what's that warning based in, especially if you never
Nah,
said it about nobody else.
well, no, like I said, I'll be like, yo, I feel things. I'll put it on the universe. I'm not gonna go into no deep, dark
But see, then
details.
I would say, why you being a hater? Because how you gonna just talk about you feel something? You have no evidence, no proof. That's weird.
Listen, then feel I'm a hater. You're gonna find out later. And then when you talk to me, then I'm gonna be like, yo, son, I know how you are, so I couldn't tell you because I didn't want to be mixy.
Nah,
But
that
I
would
tried to warn you.
that would
I
burn me
tried to
up in
warn
the
you.
grave. If somebody came to
Well,
me and was like, "Oh, be careful who you dealing with," I'm gonna need details, because if you have some tangible stuff, like even if it's not, like
I'm gonna say I don't know. I'm gonna be like, I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen something or I feel something.
no, that's
You
not
know,
that's
so
not enough to bring it to somebody. That's not enough.
I mean, right? That's why I said I'll drink water. I
So
have
now,
a big bottle.
what do you need to be involved? Like, what do you need to
Oh no! Well,
know?
if it's family, like I said, like you said, you have friends that are considered family. I have friends that are considered family as well. Now, if it's one of them, I'm gonna tell them, yo, son, this is where I was, this is what I was doing, and I
Right,
saw that person over there doing that. How you
right.
take it is how you take it. But also, when I'm letting my friend know, their partner, like I said, is gonna see me. So they're gonna already be expecting me to let my friend know. So it's gonna be
I
up to
mean, you
them to do
hope they
damage
see.
control.
You hope they
Huh?
see. If
Nah,
it's
nah, I'm
not,
gonna make myself visible. I'm not.
if
It ain't gonna
you
be no hope they see
driving,
me.
if you driving or they
I'm a
driving, that's not always.
nah. I'm gonna drive right next to
Gonna
them and
jump in
honk the
front of the
horn.
car.
I'm
You
gonna
gonna
put my
jump in
window
front of the
down and be
car.
like, yo,
I feel
I
like
see you.
I feel like I don't care if you throw my name in it. if I'm standing 10 toes down in what I'm saying. If I'm not repeating some he said, she said, like, you know, I'm not going to do that. I'm not bringing that to nobody's doorstep.
Nah, I won't do that either.
Like, if like my sister come to me and be like, listen, that's your homegirl, I'm not going to her with this information. I'm going to be like, yeah, my sister said this is what it is. I'm bringing you the information. Do with it what you want. I don't feel like that's me being messy. I just know my sister not going to have that intention of trying to, like, mess up my friend's relationship for absolutely no reason. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, you would hope that, you know. I mean, I'm not saying yes, but I'm saying you would hope that, you know.
Have a conversation after then, because I'm just going to be, hey, this is what it is.
With the hearsay, for me, with the hearsay, I feel that with the hearsay is less convincing for me because, like you said, you can't be 10 toes down with hearsay because at the end of the day, it's still he said, she said.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And with that, too, with those relationships, somebody comes to you and be like, oh, yo, I heard, and they don't really know. Guess what happens? That person denies it, and that person makes you look like the issue. That person makes you look like the drama. You know, and that's why I say I don't want to be mixy. I'm not trying to be in the mix of things. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to look out for my friends because what happens? When he's heartbroken, who's going to be the one hanging out with him? Who's going to be the one trying to cheer him up? It's going to fall back on me. But when it's family, whether they believe me or not, I don't give a shit. I'm going to tell my family, yo.
But that's how I feel. Like, whether you believe me or not, I'm going to say something just because I'm not going to sit in the background and let something potentially hurt you. Again, it could be friend or family. They might not accept what you're telling them. Some people want hard evidence, and that's on them. If somebody comes to me and I have faith in them, and I know they don't mean my relationship harm, and they come to me with some shit, I have to take that in. Like and again, you have to believe. You gotta know who the messenger is what the message is coming from. You gotta know who it is delivering the message and what intentions could be there. But I try not to even surround myself with people like that. So it's like.
Have you ever been in that situation where you've seen one of your friends?
I've been in a situation where someone tried to bring something to me and didn't gather their facts well, and then when as I'm asking questions, because that's me, I'm asking questions. They couldn't really, you know, answer them. So I personally asked, and I got their version of the story, and then when it came back, it was like, oh, okay, it wasn't even nothing to round me up or anything like that. So I was just like, that was kind of unnecessary, because if I'm gonna bring you something, I'm gonna need some details so that I'll be like, yeah, it was this and this and this, and time frames gotta add up and stuff like that. If you're giving me time frames of 3 months before I was even in the picture, what am I gonna do with that? Like,
yeah, nah. For me, when I do say something, it's gonna be current. Like, it ain't gonna be like yesterday. It's gonna be like today.
Yes.
You know, it ain't gonna be next week. It's gonna be today. You know, it ain't gonna happen a month ago, and I'm gonna be like, yo, son, last month, remember when I went to that spot? Yeah, son was in the spot too. That's not gonna be me.
No,
it's gonna be, yo, son, today.
It was more like, at the time, the person brought it to me. It was like, oh, my friend said they messed with that guy, and I'm like, oh, okay, when was that? Like, when did that happen? Oh yeah, it was in June. I'm like, oh, I didn't even meet him till September. So what the fuck?
Yeah, what's the point, right?
And you didn't get any of them details before you brought the story to me. So I'm just like, what's the intention behind that? You don't, listen, do some real research.
Yeah, that sounds salty.
Yeah, that's weird.
All right, so let me shake it up for you. What if both parties are your friends?
I don't care.
What if both of them are your friends? What if the person out and the person dating are friends, or both your friends? What if your friends?
It's happened. It's happened. But I feel like at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. And if you're my friend and you're doing something wrong, 9 out of 10 times, I don't know if you've noticed this about me yet, but I'm going to tell you if you're wrong. Like, nah, that don't sound right. You know what I'm saying?
Some real shit.
Yeah, sometimes. I'm going to just be like, nah, you wrong, homie. The way you going about that ain't right. And then, you know, the other way around. If you're wrong, you're just wrong. But I'm not about to leave a picture.
Melanated said still tell. So you ladies, you don't feel that when it's two friends in a relationship, you completely stay out because it's how to choose a
No,
side? No.
listen, no, and they know who I'm talking to. No.
Well, listen, I've experienced the two friends, right? And when I found out the friend that was cheating and told the other friend, and same way I said, don't mention me. I got the hard evidence. You do
Why you
now.
don't
I
want
gave
to?
you
Listen, why you don't want to be mentioned?
because I want to. I'm not trying to be in your relationship. I'm just looking out for my friend. So I don't want to be in. I don't want to be part of this. I don't want to be part of it at all. But I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be blind to it as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be blind to it
If
and
your
be. You know what I'm
friend
saying?
needs you as a reference, who cares?
Nah, don't reference me, bro. Figure it out. I gave. Nah, I gave you the dope. You sell it. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, but as if you want to use that as a reference, when that person gets caught with the dope, they always want to know who the supplier.
Nah, don't say yo, son. I got caught. Come out. I don't want to hear that. I'm gonna act like I don't know, just like I did, like I was about to say. When he said, "Yo, two said that," so I was like, "What? What? That wasn't me. I didn't say that."
They're gonna be in handcuffs and be like, "Uchoose, I guess we got caught."
Nah, I was like, "Nah, what we did? I didn't do anything. I just got here. What's going on? You know?"
Yeah.
Nah, but and in that situation, I did. And what's funny is because the person who it was, and I told him, and then I mean, when I say it was almost immediately, he almost immediately went and told her I did it. So when she called me and she's like, "Yo, I thought we were friends. Why would you tell him?" I was like, "We are friends, and he's my friend." I said, "So I can't choose, you know, like."
You did choose.
Well, I didn't really choose, you know, because
you just didn't want the bad friend to know that you chose.
yeah, nah, but she did, and then after that, you know, our relationship was kind of weird. But then we became friends again later because at the end of the day, I wasn't doing anything wrong by looking out for my friend.
Right,
But what it did teach me, because even after all of that, he still didn't believe me. He believed her over me anyway, and you know what I'm saying.
Sometimes you gotta let that ride out. No,
Right. So to avoid that now, you know, I drink that water and mind my business.
Everybody's not gonna react that way. But like Fire
No, you're right.
Nope, like Ink said, right is right and wrong is wrong. Melanated said, nope, what I do for one, I do for the other if we're friends for real. And she said, you trifling.
Yo, hold it. Why I gotta be trifling though? Yo.
You trifling.
But I mean, seriously, when it's friends, it's best, I feel, like in that situation, to let me realize when it's friends, it's probably best to stay out and let them figure it out on their own.
Do you want that same courtesy extended to you?
Shit, don't tell me nothing. We already went through this weeks ago. I don't want to know. Told you, I'm the easiest one. So I ain't going to go looking to find it. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have space to do whatever you want to do. You can't control people or stop people from doing things that they want to do.
So what if the person doesn't tell you and things get worse? You wouldn't feel some type of way if, let's say, y'all decide to go y'all separate ways and you later found out your friend knew the whole time?
No, I still wouldn't be mad. I understand. They want to stay out of it and they want to be mixy. Now, if any of my friends get mad because they found out later, oh yeah, after it's all said and done, yes, I knew, but I was staying out your relationship. If my friend get mad at me for staying out of their relationship, nah, I don't know that.
And I will hope my friend would be mad if I knew. Because guess what? If I'm going to be a clown, let me know while I'm putting the makeup on. Don't wait till I'm wearing the nose and the fucking wig, then be like, oh yeah, bitch, I knew you was a clown. Goddamn, you could have.
No, it ain't you being a clown. You're not a clown because you don't know something. That doesn't make you a clown. It just makes you uninformed.
You're a whole clown when you know everybody else know. Other people.
Well, first of all, everybody else ain't gonna know because, like I said, I ain't gonna go tell the next nigga because then it's gonna turn into he said, she said. Yo, and then he gonna come back to me. Yo, son, did you tell this person that? Nah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going through a whole series of people. I'm gonna tell that person and that's it. They can do whatever they want. Don't get me wrong. I've had people completely ignore me and then later on be like, girl, yeah. You know,
I should have listened to you.
Yeah, but that's fine. I feel like everybody got to deal with it.
Dark Knight says some MTA shit. If you see something, say something now. If you family, then you gotta say something. Now that's fact. If this family, I'm gonna say something though. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Melanated is a fool. She said makes you a closet person. I don't want to be.
Nah, yo. Nah. No, I don't make her a clown, though. You see, that's what women think. Women think, oh, if she knew, if my man is doing this behind me, it makes me a clown. No, it doesn't make you a clown. It just makes you. No, it makes you uninformed. How can it make you a clown when you're being manipulated?
It doesn't matter. What is a clown? Only if you know? No. You
don't yeah.
Clown. No. If a guy on the block got his shorty, wifed up, that's my girl, da-da-da, and she is sleeping with at least 4 of the guys on the block, and nobody tells him. Nobody's going to be like, look at that poor innocent guy. She's just run away. They be like, look at this clown-ass nigga getting played by this hoe. Like, that's how people talk.
First of all, I'm going to say it like this. If she messing with 5 dudes on the same block, and he don't know, he a clown. It don't matter. It don't have nothing to do with her. He just a clown ass nigga. Like, because nobody respect him. Nah, nobody. You ain't gonna be on my block. You ain't gonna be messing with no chick on my block. And she messing with 5 niggas on that block. And you from my block. And we ain't saying, yo, what if they? Oh, then if you're not from the block, we minding our business too.
Nigga, but y'all ain't calling him a clown?
Nah, we're gonna say you're a sucker more than a clown. Clowns and suckers is 2 different things.
What's the difference? Explain it to me.
One is made to make you laugh. The other one just don't know.
So everybody laughing, but it's important what they laughing at.
Right. I mean, look, man. I mean, we've seen that before, right? I mean, you have to see, like, I get dude or chick, you know this dude's a big time player or whatever the case may be, and you know everybody on the block knows it, but the person that you with, they don't know it. So when you're coming around, everybody looking like, yo, this dude is wild, or this chick don't know what she getting herself into. She with the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, she don't know. So that doesn't make her a clown. It just makes her uninformed. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Let me tell you. There was a guy on a block. A block. He was in the party scene that I know of who was out there. But on a block, his girl was like coming over and doing his laundry when he was at work and shit. And I was just like,
oh, dude, where's she at? I'm about to trade in.
But she wasn't in that environment, so she was unaware. And I always felt like, I mean, I didn't particularly know her or care for her. So I was always like, damn, I wish somebody would just tell sis. Like, damn, do you know? And she didn't even.
But that makes you look bad.
Yo, she didn't live there. She used to come from her house to come like walk his shit to the laundry. And
yeah, so what's wrong with that though?
Man, I just wish somebody told her.
Why?
I'm sure that effort level would have went down because.
But why? Why they want the effort level to go down? That sounds like hate to me. It sounds like, yo, everybody's seeing, oh, yo, she doing the most for him, and it ain't me. I ain't getting the most done for me, so I need to blow that up.
You think that I want to be out there and wish somebody did stuff for me? No, what?
What you mean? But it's not you. It's not you.
But how was that hate? Because
you can't save everybody. It's not your business.
I'm not trying to. And if it was my business, I would have said something. It
Yeah, I know
wasn't.
you would.
But I do feel like I wish somebody told sis, because I don't think the effort level would have been where it was had they known.
All right, so let's just say somebody tells us and the effort level don't change. Then what? Then she's a clown?
If they told her and she didn't, absolutely.
Oh
Absolutely.
my God.
So, homie, Krusty, you all them clowns. If somebody tells you and you don't take any kind of heed to it, again, it depends on who the messenger is and all that good stuff. But no.
Oh,
So
got my drink.
Y'all think people just want to be ignorant, or is that more of what y'all think women are? Do you think if a man is told that his girl move a certain kind of way, or some of the information came out about her, that he would be like, not my girl. I love my baby mama. I never let her go.
I never let her go.
Is that just the one? I think women are more in denial than men are.
I don't, you know what? I think, you know what, this is what I'm going to say. I think it depends on who the information comes from. I think if it comes from a friend, I think that somebody that they're really close to, I think most people, they don't want to look stupid in front of that friend, so they deny it to themselves.
You need to learn.
They don't want to accept it from that friend, and they need to, you know what I'm saying, they need to hear it or see it for themselves. Because you bring it to your friend, and if they go to their person and that person denies it and swears up and down, and, you know, people be swearing and lying and all of that, you know, put on the fake tears and all of that. That person, you know, that person might be subdued and believe whatever their partner's telling them. And it's kind of like, all right, if you're in a relationship, it's kind of like you and your partner, it's supposed to be you and your partner against the world in a way.
Right.
I mean, that's what relationships are supposed to be.
Past a certain level, you can't be in nothing fresh and be having that attitude.
Well, yeah, not fresh, not fresh. Not fresh. But, you know, in a relationship, it's really supposed to be you against the world. So if the world comes and tries to be like, nah, y'all, so you're going to break this up, some people, they want to fight for it, you know, on both parts, on the person that's out there doing them and on the person that's finding out. They're going to want to, like, you know, they're going to want to try to fight for what they already invested their time in.
I feel like that has more to do with it than anything. I think a lot of times when people are hit with information that they don't necessarily want to receive and they decide to continue on with the man, you know why I think it fractures the relationship with the person who told them? Because it's almost like, if I believe
no acknowledgement.
If I believe him, I'm showing my friend I don't believe them. Especially if it's another female, and then her relationship status comes into play, how happy her relationship is, and it's real easy for someone to quickly plant those seeds in the other person's mind. You listening to your homegirl? That bitch don't even got a man, right?
I was just about to say.
And then if she's with someone, she's not even happy. Her life. You think she's not jealous of what I do for you? So then you be like, you're right. She is hating on me. Now you have to sever ties with that other person, because now you can't look like, I'm going to stay friends with you and not believe you, but I'm also going to believe my man and stay with him. So a lot of times it fractures the friendship. So I think it does boil down to, you know what I'd rather you be like, girl, you might be telling the truth, but I'm going to stay with this nigga. I don't care. Like,
hey, but you really going to ever hear that?
Yeah. Get to that day.
So Gramazon said some women scared to start over. Yeah, that's very true. So let me ask you, everybody in this room is basically saying that if they see something, they saying something. Everybody's on New York City MTA transit line. Is that what we have here?
I feel like everybody would say it to particular people. I think that's the general consensus, depending on who the person is and maybe what they can bring back, especially if it's from them exclusively. They can say, yes, I'm going to take it up with whomever I need to take it up with, because I don't want to see my friend go down this road. Are they going to turn around and call them stupid if they stay? It's some
probably.
Yep, it be some shit out here.
But no, but if they do stay, that could hinder their friendship because now they're not gonna want that friendship around their relationship. Like anytime there's gatherings or anytime they're planning something and stuff like that, they're gonna want to exclude that friend because it's gonna be
Nine,
awkward. I'm coming to the birthday party.
9 out of 10 times, if you told your friend her man is stepping out on her or doing some shady shit, she already told him it's you. You might not want to be around him yourself. Like, do I want to be around these two motherfuckers acting like shit is sweet and I already know what it is? And that nigga don't want you around. He don't want your ass to either. He's like, just don't like that bitch.
Yeah. Melanated girl says, "Yep, rub my stomach and call me 6'9" because I'm snitching."
Yes.
Snitches get stitches, you heard? Snitches get stitches. Don't be out here.
Anybody calling in? Let me hear. I want to hear some stories. Everybody got a story. Everybody got a story. Either of a situation it was on either part of. Don't be ashamed. This is a no judge.
Well, I got a story that included me in my high school days. So in my high school days, I was outside, right? And I was walking through my block. I'm not gonna mention the girl who tried to blow me up. You know what I'm saying? But I was walking to my block, and I just finished dropping somebody off from the train station and then picking somebody else up. So on my way back, when I'm walking, they like, "That's not the same person you just walked away with." I was like, "Yo, ignore that girl, yo." I was like, "Ignore that girl, yo." You know what I'm saying? Ignore that girl. Like, yo, mad hot. That's not the same girl. I was like, "Yo, ignore that girl, yo." No, she ain't.
She the neighborhood crackhead. Don't pay her no more.
Yeah, I said, "No, she hated. Ignore her.
We waiting for the request, y'all. We waiting for the request. I need to hear some stories tonight. Because it seems like everybody got a little story in there. Don't be shy. We gonna limit the story to like 5 minutes though. So come with it. Dark Knight, you sound like you got some sharing to do.
Dark Knight said, "Hey, you know all my stories, yo. Well, most of them. Dark Knight, like, yo, not all of them. You know most of them. I ain't tell you everything." He
don't want to come in here.
Now, for the most part, me and my people, we stay out of each other's relationships. But yeah, like I said, we
people who come across information don't want the information. You know what I'm saying? If it stumble on you, it's different. But I don't want to know nothing about nothing because me and my guilty conscience, I'm gonna feel some type of way if I don't say something. So I'd rather not know nothing.
Yeah, same. Well, if somebody wants to bring something to me, I ain't mentioning them. I'm gonna do my own reconnaissance and I'm gonna find what I need to find. You know what I'm saying? Because they put me on to looking. That'll be the only way I go looking to find something because I'm looking to find something. I feel anytime people go to look, they're looking to find something. You're hoping that you don't find anything, but you're looking to find something.
I think most people are looking to disprove situation.
You know, and I mean,
I think most people look hoping they don't see nothing. So
yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, that's true. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, for the most part, most dudes are drinking water and minding their business.
But are they though? Because they're not telling the person. Guys act like they don't be gossiping and talking, and they do. Aren't they telling somebody? They either telling a girl, they telling their other homeboy. They're not keeping it all to themselves.
Not all to themselves, but they're making sure whoever they tell, they don't slide their way back to the person involved. I'm pretty sure that. Grandma's trying to say, yes, they are.
That means that most likely the person they telling don't got really nothing to do with the situation. Ain't that gossiping though?
That is gossiping. But you know what it is? They probably just need to get it off their chest because it's probably killing them, and they need to say it out loud to somebody.
Why is it killing them?
It's killing them because they know something that their people don't know.
Yeah, but
it ain't because it's right or wrong.
The only reason they feel like that is because they know they holding on some information they probably shouldn't keep to themselves. That's why.
Dark Knight said, nah, bro. Most dudes spilling the tea more than females. Yeah. Yo, listen. If they spilling the tea, that means they letting their mans know, and they know their man's gonna handle it. They ain't just telling their mans, and he gonna be a fool about it. But I'm pretty sure if they knew the nigga was gonna be a fool about it, they ain't tell. Or if they knew he was unstable or she was unstable. Like if they knew she would do some crazy shit like kill somebody or, you know what I'm saying, somebody shoot somebody or something like that, they might not say anything. You know, so I'm just saying. Shit, my sperm donor know his sister man was cheating, and he was like, "That's not his business." All the while, we out with him and his side chick.
I wish my brothers would go out with my man and his side chick. Oh my God!
What's gonna be the issue?
The issue with one, where's the loyalty? Like that may be your homeboy, but I'm your sister. What the fuck? Two,
minding their business.
If y'all going out, you condoning it. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to know it. It's another thing to be, yeah, nigga, bring that bitch with you when we go out. Like that's crazy. That's crazy.
But I mean, you know what? It all depends on perception.
That was a red flag. That was a red flag. If your sperm donor knew that his own sister was getting cheated on, was like, yeah, I'm inviting that nigga and his side chick that he cheating on my sister with, girl. Run.
I mean, because he's out with his side chick, so it seems like the culture. Glamazar was his side chick. Yeah. So. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, this side chick night. So he doing the same thing I'm doing. We in the same boat. I ain't gonna tell on him. He ain't gonna tell on me. We in the same boat. You know what I'm saying?
She said I was a side chick and didn't know. I told Amazon, come on the live. I need to hear these stories.
So that exactly. So I understand Amazon, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they was in the same boat. So of course he ain't telling. And you gonna be like, yo, what? I snitch on him, then I'm gonna get snitched on. This is gonna be bad for business. Let me drink my water with my side chick. You know what I'm saying? Side chick, don't say nothing. Side chick, don't say nothing. Put the pressure on the side chick too, like, yo. Yeah, that's him, but don't say nothing to my sister when you see her.
And the brother probably went to his side chick like, yo, you know that's his side chick. Like, goddamn, bitch, you too, though.
Yeah.
Oh, the circle of life, man. That shit's crazy.
I mean, you know, one hand washes the other. That's what they say, right?
I don't know. Hey, what they washing it with?
I guess Dettol or something.
I know about that. That's all.
I'm West Indian too. Don't forget.
Yo, that shit is crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. No, but I mean, but those type of things do happen, you know. And I mean, like I said, it's a big, small world. You know what I'm saying? And you never know what can happen, you know. But for me, I stay out of people's relationships, yo. I don't know if the relationship's good or bad.
You wouldn't tell me if you saw my dude out with some chick and they looked
nah.
Movies?
Nope. And I love you, but nope. Minding my business, B. All the way out of it.
So you would let me walk down the aisle?
Yep. Minding my business. Hope you have a happy marriage and a happy life. That would be my whole thing.
How could it be happy if it started off?
What you mean? If you doing all of that and he ain't messing up home, who am I to say, hey, let me fuck up home? Nah. With glamour's on like I'm sending videos.
Facts.
Nah, I'm minding my business.
Said, I'm gonna FaceTime you. Yo, do this look like so and so? Turn that shit over.
I'm minding my business. I'm staying out of the happy home. Yeah. Or if it's not a happy home, like I said, I don't know. I don't know whether it's happy or not. I'm gonna just be minding my business.
But you being lied to, that's disillusion. That's not happy.
I mean, listen, right? A magic trick. Everybody's happy at the end of the magic trick, but if you find out the trick, then you're like, oh shit. So same difference, you know. I mean, that's how I feel about it. You know, I ain't telling. I,
Yo,
I keep, keeping it
uh-oh,
shut.
Cujo in the building. Cujo, you need to
You
catch up.
know what I'm saying?
If you see your homeboy girl stepping out with the next, are you going to say something? That's what
Yeah. She said, I'm coming to pick your ass up off the floor and doing a drive-by. Oh, man. See? Y'all reckless outside. See? That's why I wouldn't tell Glamazon either. I would see her dude out there. I wouldn't tell Glamazon shit. I'm like, yeah, nah. It's going to be drive-bys and shit.
Listen, she the type, like, I feel like more like me. Oh, word, that's what you got? Let me go start my own investigation. Like you said, if I start investigating, it's because I'm trying to find something. Now that I know there's a possibility of something being found, let's go.
Right.
Look,
I don't know. That I can understand. But like I said, me, no. But, all right. So let me give you a list of the people that I
wait,
talk.
Sleepy B didn't say I'm following them for the rest of the night.
Oh, she getting her whole package down right.
Listen, you definitely got to be the type of homegirl that's gonna walk over to them like, hey, and like you said, let that nigga know that you seen him. He gonna do some damage control and hit up his girl first.
Right. Right. And look, you know what? That's what I would want though. I would want that person to do that. So this way, when they come to me and be like, "Yo, son, you saw them," or you know what I'm saying? So this way, I can engage and be like, "Yo, I ain't want to tell you," you know what I'm saying? But this is what was going on, you know. But you know, like my brothers. You know, if I was to see they shorties out, I let them know what they do with that. That's on them. They know me. You know what I'm saying? So they know they ain't gonna mention me. They gonna make it however they say it, but I ain't gonna be involved.
But you see how you don't care if your brother mentions you because you're like, at the end of the day, you're playing my brother. So I don't care if you don't like me for telling the truth.
My brother not gonna mention me either. He gonna know. He gonna be like, yo, no, he gonna keep me out of it. Like the people who I mention it to, the people who I'm gonna mention, yo, I see in your people, they're not gonna mention it. They're not gonna bring it back to me because they know I would never come and say, oh, somebody told me they saw this, or I heard it. They know I'm not gonna do that. They know if I'm coming to them, I saw it with my own two eyes. Right. So I'm letting you know what I saw. So you know what I'm saying? So
she denied.
It'd be like he saw it himself.
Yeah, but again, they're not gonna mention you, but they're gonna say somebody.
I don't know. Listen, how they do it. Once I give you the fuel, and you put it in your car, where you drive is not my business. Just make sure that I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It's not to my house. Make sure where you driving, you ain't coming to see me and be like, yo, didn't you say? Nah, I didn't say that.
Because like you said, tears come in and thing come in or whatever, and the girl's like, yo, whoever told you that's lying, that wasn't me. I was here, I got proof, call my homegirl, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't come down
just like, look what Skeeto said. Skeeto said, he said, I'm telling, just can't throw bro under the bus. You know what I'm saying? Facts. You see? That's what I'm saying. We gonna say it, but we ain't gonna throw whoever told us under the bus. However we come to it, however we address it, it's gonna be addressed like we know you can't lie about it because we know. It's almost like the person who's telling me is like me seeing it myself. That's how I'm coming. That's how the people who I will come out with that type of information, that's how they're gonna feel. They're gonna feel like, oh shoot, I saw it. I was there because I'm bringing it to them. The other people now.
So what's the problem with him saying if the girl is denying it, which you know, niggas.
Then he's gonna have to do his homework. Right. If she's denying it and he don't want to take my word.
Yeah, but it's not so much taking her word. If she turned it and she's like, yo, whoever told you that lying and hating, he knows for himself that's not the case with you. So you would have a problem with him saying, oh, it's Uchoose. That would shut her down. But you would have a problem.
No, that wouldn't shut her down. That would just say, oh, no, that nigga Uchoose a hater. That nigga Uchoose don't want us to be happy. Fuck that nigga Uchoose. Yeah. I mean, you know, if she lying already, she gonna stay strong to it. You know, so she gonna be like, "Yo, fuck that nigga, you choose." And then when you choose, why you lying and saying this and that? Now I'm in the mix with you and your girl, and I'm nah. I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I ain't say that to that nigga. I don't know what he talking about." I'm gonna say it just like that. I don't know what he talking about. What? What? You found what? Where?
You trying to be friends with the person who doing wrong. What are you trying to
Nah,
do?
I ain't trying to be her friend either. I'm just trying not to be mixy. I'm not trying to be in the mix. I gave you what you needed.
You don't think mentioning it put you in the mix already?
Nah, mentioning it gives him the information. What he do with it now, that's on him. Or her. Mentioning it is to put you on your medi, so you know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what mentioning it does. How you handle it, I can't control that. So you putting me in the middle and saying, "Oh, yo, say yes in front of her so she can know that you said it and it's true." That don't mean that he's still gonna believe. You still gonna have to do your own due diligence. You know what I'm saying? So throwing me in there, that ain't helping. You know what I'm saying? That's not helping. That's not gonna help your situation with whether you want to, who you choosing to believe. Because the fact that you feel like you gotta throw me in there, that means you don't believe me, and that means regardless of what she says, you still gonna believe her. So
I would think it's more of a shut the person down type move more than not believing you.
How? Why would you think it's shutting them down? Because I mean, if they was gonna shut them down, they wouldn't need all of that. They would shut it down. Yo, this is what it is. Haha, I know this. Shut down. Done. But for you to be like, well, I know because Uchoose told me, and Uchoose call you. I could call Uchoose right now, and you're gonna hear Uchoose tell me everything that he saw you do. Then that means you don't believe me, and you need for her to believe that I told you.
You need for her to understand she been caught. I feel like that's
she could still yo, listen, that ain't court. Me telling, and you needing me to tell her that I told you. That's just me looking like, yo, I'm trying to be in the middle of your shit. In most relationships, that's what they're gonna look at it as. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I said you gotta know who the friend that you're bringing it to. And most of my friends, they know that, yo, if I come to them, I ain't coming to them and tell them, yo, son, this nigga told me he saw your shorty. Because if that nigga told me, he better have told you. That ain't me. I ain't the nigga that's gonna come tell you. You know what I'm saying? But if I see it with my own two eyes, yeah, I'm gonna let you know, my nigga. Yo, bro, son, this is where I was. This is what it is. You know what to do with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's for real. You know, but don't put me in it, nigga. I'm gonna let him know too, nigga. Don't put me in that. Yeah, I get the information. I'm giving instructions with it too, nigga. I gave you that. What you do with it, that's on you. Don't bring it back to me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? This is me watching my conscience. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you this information, bruh, or sis. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, hey, I know you gonna be like, this nigga you choose said at 10:57 and 37 seconds, you was over here having a drink with what's her name, wearing the blue dress.
Here's where I feel the importance of it if it does come into play. Hypothetically speaking, if my sister go to the movies and she see the man that I'm with, her intentions is not to make me unhappy or cause me unnecessary pain, so she wouldn't just make it up. You know what I'm saying? So again, like you say, it's messenger, but it's also if he come back with the no, I wasn't at the movies. What you talking about? Oh, so my sister lying. She just made it up off the strength of. He knows that if I say, oh, my sister, he'd be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
But what if he say, yeah, I was at the movies, but it was with a friend? No. Nah, that girl was sitting next to me. I wasn't with her. I was at the movies, but that girl, I wasn't with her. She was sitting next to me. She had a seat next to me.
Here's the thing: nobody's doing all of that. Like Uchoose said, that's why you gotta ask, yo, where your girl at? Because if I can't answer where he at, and you ask me where he at, that means you already know where he at. So I want where is he?
Yeah.
That nigga said he was at Applebee's, and now you telling me that nigga hugged up in the movies. I don't know. You tell me where that
But what if he's at Applebee's? What if they see him at Applebee's? He told you he was at Applebee's and they see him at Applebee's. Then what?
If he at Applebee's with his homeboy, and
But what if he's at Applebee's with his homegirl? And they don't know.
I would know that.
Okay, no, you might know he's at Applebee's, but you might not know who he's at Applebee's with. But if you say he's going to Applebee's to meet his peoples.
That's why I have to. That's why I'm a particular way. If I feel like it's something the other person gonna be uncomfortable with or be uncomfortable with if they found out another way, I'd rather say, oh yeah, me and my homeboy going, we're just gonna grab a drink, whatever. If there's an issue, it gets addressed before the situation. That's not some information you get after. Let's just be real. People have homeboys and homegirls, but if you have to specifically avoid telling me you went with your homegirls when you have no problem telling me when you go with your homeboys, that's gonna strike some kind of chord with me.
Maybe.
What's the hiding?
Maybe true. Maybe the hiding is you might feel that she's more than a homegirl and he's just trying to avoid the drama. I don't know. I mean, I'm just throwing things out there to say that there is a possibility that he might not tell you just because he don't want you to flip out, knowing that you might flip out. Maybe it's a homegirl who you feel a way about, like, yo, nah, she just ain't no homegirl. She want to be more than a homegirl. And you like, I don't want you hanging out with her. But for him, on his side, it's strictly platonic. So, you
don't put yourself in a position that your relationship is not more important than your friendship. If you know you're going out with your homegirl that I feel she's more interested in you, then bring a fucking buffer. Bring another person around, regardless of how she feels. If you got your other homeboy there or something like that, it doesn't come off a certain way. Because there are friends that sometimes women have that they swear nigga trying to fuck, or he trying to do something. That nigga want to fuck, He not trying to just be your friend. Guys feel the same way. The difference.
Well, you know what? I don't know. I feel all right. I feel most dudes, if they're not trying to fuck you, they're trying to fuck your friend now. No, I'm just trying to say, I feel.
Or your sister or your cousin.
But somebody, some type of accomplice. If they're not trying to get you, they're trying to get someone in your circle. Right. I feel that's usually the case.
Or they may have initially tried to get you and that shit went left. And then
yo, it's 5 years, bro. Give it up. It's 5 years, bro. You ain't see the drawers. Give it up. They waiting for that breakup. They waiting for that friend to come and be like, yo, girl, I saw this nigga at the Applebee's. And then you go cry to him.
But by that time, your friend, who may have started as somebody who tried to mess with you, they done seen you crazy. And they're like, yo, I wouldn't fuck that bitch ever. Like,
no way.
They're like, I thought you was cool, but bitch, you crazy. I done seen you go nuts. So you know what? We can only ever be friends.
Well, melanated and y'all talking about doing drive-bys and shit. I ain't telling none of y'all nothing. I'm minding my business. I'm gonna drink Mad Poland Spring and Deer Park on y'all. I'm like, yo, why that nigga Choose always got this bottle of water every time he come around? I was like, minding my business, nigga.
Look at Cujo. Cujo know those are facts, right?
Yeah, nah, you already know what I'm saying. They know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But like Cujo said, she just giving advice on how to get the chick, fact.
I don't know if guys are that dumb that they don't know how to figure. If you reach a certain age in your life and you still need assistance from, like, you fucking need a wingman to bag your girl, I don't know, nigga. You might have some other problems.
I mean, you know what? This is what I'm gonna say in the guys' defense. It's not easy for all guys to just go and be prepared for, for disappointment. Be prepared for rejection. Because 9 times out of 10, the guys are the ones that's usually pursuing the female. Females mostly pursue guys who they feel are wealthy or they famous or they can gain something from them. You know what I'm saying? But the majority of the time is the dude that's pursuing the female. So females don't really have to worry about rejection. They more are the ones that's doing the rejection. So still in all, it doesn't matter what age you are. Rejection don't get easy. It's not like, hey, I hollered at 1,000 women and I got 999 that told me no, so I'm okay with it. Nah, the next 1,001 no might hurt still. The next, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, rejection ain't easy
I
for
feel
dudes.
like I feel like y'all kind of built for rejection. I think y'all
Oh
only get hurt
shit.
when it's a chick that y'all really was feeling. Only because hear me out. Hear me out. From school days, I think little boys like little girls, and they pull their hair, and you know, y'all icky to us. We're not interested at that young age, and you know, most girls or whatever. And then y'all get hormones and shit, and y'all be interested in the next level sometimes before we are. So there's always that pursuing. Oh, she's so cute, she's so pretty, she's so thin. And girls, I don't know. I feel like we don't be as involved just because there's all that chase is always there. There's always going to be a couple little boys who like you. So we don't deal with the rejection as much. But you would think after
As much.
elementary school to high school, I niggas get rejected majority of the time. Like not.
I don't know about no majority of the time. Speaking for myself, you know, I don't know about the majority of the time. Speaking for myself, but I do know it's more men getting rejected than females getting rejected
I
because
feel like it's because y'all throw the line out even when y'all not really interested in the fish that y'all throwing the line out at.
nah. Yo, listen.
Yo,